Hello Fleet. I'm starting today to show you which ship, in my opinion, is one of the better ones for STF or Fleet Mark events. I am picking the Odyssey Tactical Cruiser. I'm using 4 dual beams on the front. You could use any type. You don't have to use disruptors. And 4 single beams in the back. Once again, just make sure they match the ones in the front. Make sure your tactical consoles are all the same for that weapon. Extremely important that you do this. I've seen people with the tactical consoles make sure they're all the same. Like I said, I only take a minute at a time with fraps because I don't. It's a free version, so I'm having a little difficult. So there will be some screw ups here. Please forgive me. Make sure the tactical consoles do match the weapon, guys. All 3 of them have to be the same. It's extremely important to get the maximum DPS out of your ship. I'm going to start with what deflectors I'm using. Next is I'm using the Adaptive Mako. With the Adaptive Mako engine, your shield, make sure you use the Elite Fleet one, Convariant or Resilient would be best. Make sure the a B1 for your shield against disruptors, plasmas, and anti-proton, which is a 3 known weapons they'll use in STF and Fleet Mark events. Devices, I use an auxiliary battery, and I'll explain later. Weapon battery, a shield, engine battery, and a subspace field modulator. Now, I also use one of the separations for the ship. It's called the Chevron separation. That's the only one I use out of the Odysseys, and I will show you in a minute why I use that one and not the other ones. Make sure you use a simulated module, at least 2 neutroniums on your ship. Then for science, make sure you have shield emitters. I take the one with the hull regen because I'm not using much hull stuff, so that actually helps me heal my hull. Biofunction monitor, a must nowadays in this game, and a tachyon converter, which you get from the Lobby store. Extremely important to have. All this helps you out with more firepower and a little bit turn rate. So now I'm going to show you why I'm using the Chevron separation. If you see my turn rate right now is 10.3 movement. When I do the separation, my turn rate, and it's extremely important. It goes up to 18.3 just removing the Chevron separation, so your turn rate is better. It's pretty close to the Galore, which is not bad with turn rate. Alright, we're talking about bridge officers right now. For any ship that has any tactical bridge stations, if you have 1, 2, or 3, I suggest you using the Romulan bridge officer from the embassy, because as a passive ability he has plus 2% critical chance, plus 5% critical severity. So for every tactical station, I will use a Romulan bridge officer. I think that's a must-have now. Okay, let's talk about the other bridge officer stations. For any other bridge officer station, you should use a human bridge officer, because they give you a 20% starship hull regen and plus a 20% starship subsystem repairs. So I would use the combination of Romulans for all tactical stations on the bridge, and all others humans. It is probably the best combination out there right now. Okay, here we're talking about duty officers. I use maintenance engineers, 2 of them. Then I use 1 quartermaster for the reduction of the battery time cooldown. I use biologists for the scramble sensors to recharge timers for 10 seconds. And I use a gravity well on the ship, so I want the aftershocks of having extra gravity wells. Alright, I'm going to give you the layout for the bridge officers on the Odyssey cruise that I'm using right now. My Lieutenant Commander Universal Station is a science guy. He will be using Transfer Shield Strength 1, Tractor Repulsor, and Gravity Well 1. My second Universal Station is my Tactical with a Tactical Team 1. Then my next Tactical will be running Tactical Team 1 again, and Fire at Will 2. My Engineer will be carrying Emergency Powder Shield 1, Reverse Shield Polarity 1, Emergency Powder Shields 3, Direct Energy Modulation 3. And my last one is Science with a Hazard Emitter and a Scramble Sensor. Okay, if you see there to the side of my bar, you'll see that I'm using my alpha and direct energy modulation always as a pair, as a team. So I am going to use in the STF's alpha direct energy modulation 3, fire on my mark, fire at will, tactical team, and a battery. And you will pretty much see the probes get pretty well annihilated pretty quickly when that's up. Trap them in a gravity well with a scramble sensor always. Also, for your emergency powder shields, it's always good to run your emergency powder shields with a tactical team. Always use them in combination. So it's emergency powder shields, whatever number you have, with a tactical team, and even reverse shield polarity with a tactical team, and even transfer shield strength with a tactical team. So keep rotating those tactical team. Only use 2 at max. That's always a big help for you. Alright, so this is pretty much a little short thing about the Odyssey, and pretty much this is something about the Odyssey, and it's pretty much a simple build. It is extremely powerful. It will do the job in STF. It's a lot of fun to fly it, but it's just like I say, it depends on your playing style. This is, to me, one of the best build for STFs, and you could help out extremely a lot with a ship like this. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope you get some ideas from it.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Yay!
Warning, ship is under attack.
User entered your channel.
Shields
You
have
will
failed.
escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Wow, I did not think there'd be this many people on this morning.
We're always here.
No doubt. Good for you guys.